everybody.
Hi,
I'm Shirk. I'm glad you're coming out tonight to support us all newbies out here doing this stand-up comedy thing. My name is Shirk. Shirk is my married name. It's not my maiden name. We didn't do that stupid hyphenating thing because, believe it or not, my maiden name was King. We really would have been Shirking. True. Everything I'm about to tell you tonight is true. It's just the facts are skewed. Shirk. You want to know the really strange thing about the name Shirk? It rhymes with twerk. Guys? Sorry, you had to see that. It won't happen again. Old people don't twerk. I'm really old. I'm 50. I'm 50.
51.
Thank you, Riley. You know, when you get to be this age, you get to round down. You know? Yes, I'm 51. It's not like you're 3. I'm this many. I'm 5.5. 7 3/4. I'm 50. Oh, God. Riley, he's so funny. Not too long ago, a couple of years ago, he looks at me and goes, Mom, I need a couple of gray hairs for my forensics class. Can I have some of yours? Here you go. They got your name on it. You gave them to me. Oh, he was about 11 or 12, and he's sitting at the kitchen table, and he looks at his dad. Dad, when am I going to get some facial hair? It's not like this guy who, you know, his dad looks at him and goes, oh, son, I'm sorry, you're a Shirk male. We Shirk men, we do not have the genes for facial hair. And he looks at his dad and he goes, Dad, but Mom has all sorts of facial hair. I say, buddy, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You know, why don't you ask me how much I weigh? I recently lost a bunch of weight. And he looked at me, he was so sincere, and he goes, oh, Mom, you used to be a lot fatter than you are now. Okay, so I live in South St. Paul. Now I want you all to picture a map in your head of the Twin Cities Metro. South St. Paul is right here. Right here. Look, right here. Okay? Now picture this. South St. Paul lies directly east of West St. Paul. It lies directly south of East St. Paul. Are you confused?
Yeah.
Look it up on Snopes.com. It really, South St. Paul and its suburbs were really designed by drunk Irishmen. It really was. Look it up. Okay, so I live in South St. Paul, but I work in St. Louis Park. Okay, now, South St. Paul's right here. St. Louis Park is way over here. I work as a nurse in a doctor's office. I work with kids. The kids are great. But let me tell you, times have changed. Times have changed. When I was a kid, when I was growing up, before my mom would take me to the doctor, I'd have to have a fever of like 109, you know, bleeding profusely, unconscious, a little blue, and she'd look at me and go, yeah, maybe you're sick. The problem is I really did become my mother. I look at my kid, take some Tylenol, you'll be fine. It's not like that anymore, you guys. Honest, I had this one mom bring her daughter in to see me, and she looked at me and she goes, Cindy, she had this rash yesterday, it's gone today. I want to know what it was. I look at her, I'll tell you what it was. It's gone, that's what it is, it's gone. The official name is gone-itis. I wanted to tell her it was gonorrhea, but that's so Oh, God. This other mom brings a kid in, and he's got mosquito bites. I'm going, yeah? What do you want me to do? You want me to go find that mosquito, slap the shit out of it? God. I've got a request. You know, if you get your common sense skills and your parenting skills by observing other shoppers at the New Richmond Walmart, please don't come to my store. Don't come to my clinic. God, if I only had a brain. That's playing next door. I have been a nurse for like 30 years, and all of them are very weird. All of them are very weird. I decided to write 2 books. Book number 1 is going to be called Ode to the Neurotic Mother. Book number 2 is going to be called Stupid People, Please Do Not Breed. Okay, I became a widow about 5 years ago. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I started dating. Anybody other than Kathy and me done the online dating thing? Oh, yes, what was it, Connect the Dots? Well, I did the free online dating sites. I'm cheap. Not my brightest move. You get what you pay for. Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 1, I'm meeting him at a coffee shop. And he walks in and he's carrying a gun under his arm. And I'm like, dude, I'm buying my own coffee. Dude, I'm buying my own coffee. That's not the worst part. We sit down and we have this talk, and we're talking, and I ask him, so what kind of work do you do? Quality assurance. For what company? AT&T. Got any kids? Nope. This goes on for like a half an hour. He's got like 1-syllable answers for all of my questions. And folks, that's not the worst part. As we're having this 1-syllable conversations, honest God, watch me now. His eyes go from my face to my chest. My face to my chest. He's not even being discreet about it at all. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you don't get out much, do you? You know, I know he's seen girls with boobs before because he's been on the internet, you know? I can't say much because he's got the gun, remember? He's got the gun. So it's this time I decided, I excuse myself, I get up and I go to the restroom, and apparently I'm still in there peeing. Guinness World Record for longest pee. I drove by there a little while ago, a couple days ago, still sitting there nodding. Bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 2. We're having lunch, and I tell him I'm a widow, and he goes, oh, I know exactly how you feel. I lost my cat about 3 years ago. Husband. About the same thing. All right. Bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 3, you know, we're having a great time. We're having a great time. We're talking and laughing, and at the end of the date, he walks me to my car, and he reaches down and gives me a hug. He's a great big guy. He reaches down and gives me a hug, and reaches down and grabs my ass. That's the last time you'll see it, I'm sorry. Put the dollar bills away, this is their kind of show. And you want to know what else? I've had more naked photos sent to me than I can count, seriously. Guys, can you please enlighten me as why you would send naked pictures to a nurse? I've seen it before! I'll never forget the first one. I'll never forget the first one. Staring at this picture on the computer. I can't believe he's doing this. Staring at this picture, looking at it. Finally, I respond to the email, and it's, dude, you should probably get that mole checked out on your left side. Speaking of wieners, did you guys read in the paper about that guy in South Dakota? He was in a competitive eating contest, eating hot dogs. He choked on a 61st hot dog. Snopes.com, honest to God, this really happened. He choked on the 61st hot dog. Now, I don't know why I find that absolutely hysterical, but I find that absolutely hysterical. I'm a bad person. And I kind of was wondering what was going through his head as he's choking on this hot dog. And maybe I should have stopped at 60. Maybe 60 would have been enough. Maybe some mustard or some relish would have helped this go down a little better. Maybe he was saying, damn it, I hate it when a wiener gets caught in my throat.